Space and humans are not a perfect mix. There cannot be any errors, as they could be life-threatening.
Watch this report to know why the safe return of a group of astronaut mice may help future space missions.
Years of cinematic storytelling have demonstrated that there are few things as fear-inducing as the endless expanse of outer space. However, television has often been more focused on the hopeful aspects of this uncharted territory of the universe. In this video, we'll talk about the shocking way the series' missions delves into the fascinating journey of Earth's astronauts as they touch down on Mars. We'll also explore their incredible encounters with an otherworldly artificial intelligence of Atlantean origin, which has existed for over 100,000 years. The 2017 French sci-fi series called Missions takes viewers on a cosmic journey of discovery to Mars. As the international crew of astronauts embarks on this historic mission, they are met with a fresh perspective on the exploration of the Red Planet and its supernatural inhabitants, unexpected challenges, an ancient Atlanteans AI for 100,000 years, and a survivor from the past. In the debut episode of the show, viewers are introduced to the groundbreaking Ulysses mission, humanity's first crewed voyage to Mars. The mission is led by the experienced astronaut Ulysses and carries a diverse team of scientists and specialists, each with their unique skills and backgrounds. Their journey is fueled by the pursuit of scientific discovery and the quest to unravel the enigmatic signals originating from Mars. As the Ulysses spacecraft hurtles through space toward the Red Planet, the crew members undergo routine tasks and interactions. However, the atmosphere becomes tense when they receive a shocking and unnerving transmission from the prior Mars mission, which should have ended tragically. The transmission indicates that an astronaut from the previous mission is not only alive, but also somehow still present on Mars. This revelation sends shockwaves through the crew, raising numerous questions about the nature of life on Mars and the mysteries they are about to confront. The crew's anticipation and excitement shift to uncertainty and fear as they grapple with the implications of this chilling message, setting the stage for an enthralling and mysterious cosmic journey. The crew's expedition takes a darker turn as they delve deeper into the circumstances surrounding the previous mission and the presence of the mysterious entity. They discover an abandoned base camp from the prior mission and further unravel the Commander Patrick's ominous journey. A shocking revelation unfolds when they find a video recording left behind, which reveals the extent of Patrick's obsession with an otherworldly presence. This discovery intensifies the crew's anxiety and paranoia, pushing them closer to the brink of their sanity. As the crew members attempt to come to terms with the events unfolding on Mars, they also struggle to maintain their cohesion as a team. Tensions mount, trust is eroded, and the walls of the spacecraft seem to close in on them. Ulysses, their leader, grapples with the entity's influence on his mind, leading to a gripping portrayal of psychological torment. The crew's descent into madness becomes more pronounced as they confront their deepest fears and personal demons. The thin line between reality and the supernatural blurs further, leaving them with profound existential questions and an ever-growing sense of dread. Soon, the crew's psychological and emotional struggles begin to intensify, pushing them to the brink of their sanity. As they investigate the strange occurrences on Mars, they discover that an entity is manipulating their minds and emotions. It feeds on their fears, desires, and regrets, exploiting their vulnerabilities. This revelation deepens the psychological torment that has been building since their arrival on the Red Planet. Ulysses, the mission's leader, finds himself at the center of the entity's influence. His internal struggle with conflicting forces becomes more pronounced, leading to a portrayal of psychological deterioration that is both captivating and disturbing. The crew's unity begins to fracture as mistrust and paranoia take hold. They are trapped in a confined space with an entity that challenges their understanding of reality and tests the limits of their sanity. The crew's psychological struggles intensify, driven by the entity's influence, and paranoia runs high. The feeling of being watched and manipulated becomes ever more pervasive. As they attempt to decipher the entity's cryptic messages and their impact on their mental states, they must grapple with a growing sense of dread and despair. Ulysses, the mission's leader, is particularly affected, and his descent into madness becomes more pronounced. Back on Earth, Jean, the leader of the ground control team, remains determined to reach Mars and save the crew. Her journey to the Red Planet is fraught with challenges, including technical difficulties and the emotional toll of the mission. The entity's interference complicates the crew's attempts to communicate with Jean and relay their distress. The entity's intentions remain shrouded in mystery, and its control over the crew's emotions deepens the sense of helplessness. As the crew members interact with the entity, they experience hallucinations and disorienting encounters. The entity's ability to manipulate their emotions and perceptions adds to the psychological drama of the episode, leaving the crew members on edge and questioning their sanity. Amid the psychological turmoil, Ulysses becomes increasingly obsessed with the entity, feeling an unexplainable connection to it. His deteriorating mental state and obsession with the entity take center stage, further blurring the lines between reality and the unknown. The crew's trust in one another is strained as the entity's presence challenges their bonds and fuels their fear. The episode continues to explore themes of isolation, human vulnerability, and the consequences of encountering the unexplained. Ulysses's mental state deteriorates significantly under the entity's influence, leading to a harrowing descent into madness. He becomes increasingly unhinged, and his erratic behavior puts the entire crew at risk. The crew members must confront not only the enigmatic entity, but also the fragility of their minds. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Jean, the leader of the ground control team, embarks on a dangerous mission to reach Mars and save the crew. Her determination and courage are put to the test as she races against time to reach the Red Planet. As the crew faces their ultimate challenge, viewers are left in suspense about the entity's true nature and its purpose on Mars. As their spaceship approaches Earth, they must confront a grim reality. Aboard the Ulysses, the crew is plagued by a sense of impending doom. They have witnessed inexplicable phenomena, grappled with psychological torment, and faced betrayal. The presence of the entity and its influence on their minds have left a lasting mark. Jean, the leader of the ground control team on Earth, is determined to save the crew and bring them back safely. Her mission to reach Ulysses and rescue the crew adds a layer of tension to the episode. The crew members become increasingly divided, with Ulysses struggling to maintain his sanity in the face of the evil entity's influence. As Jean races against time to reach Mars with her mission, she faces her own set of challenges. The crew's past actions come back to haunt them, leading to moments of revelation and reckoning. The crew members are faced with their own worst fears and regrets, with the entity's influence pushing them to the brink of their sanity. Ulysses, the mission's leader, experiences a profound psychological struggle as he confronts the conflicting forces at play within his mind. Back on Earth, Jean embarks on a daring mission to save the Ulysses crew. The race against time intensifies as she heads towards Mars, knowing that the crew's lives hang in the balance. In the final episode of the first season, tension and mystery reach their peak as the crew of the Ulysses spacecraft faces a critical moment on Mars. With the enigmatic entity's influence over the crew growing stronger, their struggle for survival and sanity intensifies. Ulysses is particularly affected by the entity's presence. His mental state deteriorates, and he grapples with conflicting forces within his mind, creating a gripping portrayal of psychological torment. Paranoia, fear, and mistrust plague the crew as the entity's manipulation becomes more pronounced. As they venture deeper into the planet's mysteries, they uncover remnants of an ancient civilization that could alter their understanding of both Earth and Mars. The astronauts' exploration of Mars leads them to a stunning revelation. They uncover evidence of an Atlantean AI that has existed for an astonishing 100,000 years. But what happens next? In the second season of the show, the crew of the Ulysses spacecraft finds themselves in a race against time, with the enigmatic mysteries of Mars deepening by the day. The startling revelation of Vladimir Komarov, the first man to perish in space, sparks a relentless pursuit of answers. How can he still be alive after all these years? What enigmatic knowledge does he possess? These questions loom over the crew as they become more determined than ever to uncover the truth. As the crew delves deeper into the situation surrounding Vladimir's existence on Mars, they unearth a series of unsettling revelations. His past holds dark secrets, and his inexplicable connection to the Atlantean AI adds an intricate layer to their already complex predicament. Vladimir's profound knowledge of the ancient civilization and his mysterious mission on the Red Planet ignite a clear sense of intrigue within the crew. They are faced with the daunting task of reconciling their fears and suspicions while attempting to decode the cryptic message left by the Atlantean AI. The atmosphere aboard the Ulysses becomes increasingly charged as the crew grapples with their newfound knowledge and the realization that the mysteries of Mars are intertwined with the fabric of their own lives. The pressure intensifies, and trust among the crew members is put to the test as they work together to piece together the complex puzzle laid out before them. With the specter of danger lurking in the shadows and the enigmatic AI's cryptic message serving as both a guide and an enigma, the crew of the Ulysses faces an exhilarating and daunting journey of discovery. As the second season unfolds, viewers are drawn deeper into the labyrinthine narrative, where each revelation raises more questions than answers, leaving everyone on the edge of their seats. The mysteries of Mars continue to unravel, revealing a web of secrets that challenge the crew's perceptions of reality and the boundaries of human understanding. The crew eventually makes a monumental breakthrough in decoding the Atlantean AI's message. It leads them to a buried Atlantean city beneath the Martian surface. With the world watching, they embark on a perilous journey to explore this hidden world. New alliances are forged, secrets are unveiled, and the crew must confront their doubts as they take their first steps into the enigmatic Atlantean city. Each corner of the city reveals secrets that challenge their understanding of history and humanity's place in the cosmos. But as revelations emerge, tensions within the crew rise, threatening their unity and mission. Halfway through the season, we're introduced to a charismatic young astronaut, a true Martian prodigy, who's lived alone on the planet for years. The crew's arrival forces him to confront his solitary existence and his connection to the Atlanteans. As they attempt to merge their knowledge, they uncover the shocking role this prodigy plays in the unfolding events on Mars. Amidst the escalating tension that threatens to tear the crew apart, a new and ominous presence awakens, triggered by the intrusion of the Ulysses mission. This self-aware alien entity poses a grave threat, not only to the astronauts but to the entire fate of Earth and Mars. The crew, along with their newfound Atlantean allies and rivals, find themselves in an unprecedented situation where cooperation becomes imperative. As the cosmic war looms on the horizon, their loyalty and humanity are put to the ultimate test. Sacrifices, determination, and a sense of responsibility drive them to engage in a desperate battle. Their mission, once focused solely on Mars, now has cosmic implications that could alter the course of history. Amid the chaos and adversity, the crew's unity begins to fracture, revealing the toll this ordeal is taking on their relationships. The weight of their mission, their past decisions, and the cost of their journey to Mars all become painfully evident. As the intense conflict reaches its climax, the crew faces choices with far-reaching consequences. Their resolve is tested as they confront the alien threat head-on. The aftermath of this cosmic clash leaves them grappling with the implications of their actions and decisions. Upon their return to Earth, the crew carries with them not only the weight of the cosmos, but also the legacy of their extraordinary journey to Mars. The experiences, the challenges, and the sacrifices they've made will forever shape their lives and humanity's understanding of the universe. This epic conclusion of missions leaves viewers with a profound sense of the human spirit's resilience and the enduring quest for knowledge and exploration, even in the face of the unknown. How does the show end? In the first episode of Mission's third season, the crew confronts new challenges after their return to Earth. Haunted by their past experiences, they grapple with PTSD. Unexpectedly, they are summoned by a mysterious entity named Ulysses, promising valuable information about the alien life they encountered. Encrypted messages led them to covert Soviet operations, unveiling new threats. Survival becomes their main mission, with intrigue and undisclosed secrets heightened, and the crew of the Ulysses II faces more bizarre phenomena on Mars. Complications emerge, putting their mission and lives at risk. They unveil mysterious Martian rituals and civilizations, leading to profound questions about life's existence on Mars. As they uncover dark secrets, their unity and sanity are soon tested, resulting in a thrilling and suspenseful sequence of events. The crew then faces heightened tension following the mysterious events of their journey. Unsettling findings on an alien entity continue to rattle them as political backdrops escalate on Earth. The rest of the third season centers around an augmented reality system named Icarus, developed by a new character, the brilliant but elusive Arthur Van Geest. The series picks up with the Ulysses II crew being manipulated by Icarus into believing they've returned to Earth when they're still, in fact, on Mars. The crew members battle virtual demons and confront surreal variations of their deepest fears brought forth by the Icarus system, all while trying to discern what's reality and what's augmented. Enclosed within this complex narrative are themes exploring the human psyche and technology's potential to wholly fabricate it. The AI program Elon turns into an unexpected ally when it develops a plan to counter Icarus. Intertwined with nail-biting suspense, the season simultaneously deepens the interpersonal relationships among the crew members, especially William and Alessandra. The finale finds the crew back in control and presents Arthur Van Geest in person, who, having undergone a fundamental shift in perspective, plans to use a new mission to Earth's benefit, thus setting up an anticipated Season 4. From psychological suspense to emotional roller coasters, this season of Missions delivers an engaging ride into an AI-controlled dystopian narrative. Missions masterfully blended science fiction with psychological drama, offering viewers a compelling narrative that delved into the human psyche, the mysteries of outer space, and the boundary between reality and the unknown. With each episode, the series delivered nail-biting suspense, philosophical quandaries, and profound character development. The show's strength lay not only in its sci-fi elements, but also in its portrayal of the human condition. Each crew member grappled with personal demons, and the pressure of the mission brought their inner conflicts to the forefront. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment below, and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more insightful information.